Hello everyone and welcome to day 37. Let me check. Day 37? Are we on day 37? We're on day 37 of character design. Now today is a randomizer redesign. We love those. Here is the original picture we are working with. Now, I think this was the one I was most excited to do. If not, it was one of the ones I was like, yes. Because when I looked at it, I was like, I knew like a few things that I really wanted to do. I really wanted to keep the hair and I really wanted to make her a cyclops. Now, a fun thing I did with the concept with the cyclops and the one eye is I made it a diamond shaped eye. Now, I've done this like one other time with my fruit cat character. Here he is. He's adorable. I came up with the idea because, I don't know, I think I wanted to make it a shape of a kiwi and I felt like that shape was much more like fruit shaped. And now I was like, oh, I should do it for another character. So I did it for this character. Now, I absolutely loved sketching this character. I don't know, the idea, I just saw it and like was like, yes, this is it. And I lined with my marker brush instead of my pen brush. And I would say it looks all right. Something I like about this character is she is like a witch. She gives witch energy, but she also gives like really sweet, like kind of childish energy. And I think that's really cute, especially since she's like slightly creepy, but she still gives sweet, just a sweet energy. One thing I absolutely like hate about drawing clothing and like, well, I don't hate it always. It just really depends. Is drawing frills. It's just, I could either take it or leave it. Either I'm like okay with drawing it or I'm not. And it's just, it's so, ugh. I think I did all right with this one, but like just thinking about it, I'm like, ugh, no thank you. But I mean, for some characters, I will gladly make that sacrifice, especially for this girly, because I think frills make her design go together and makes it look stunning. So for her, I will gladly sacrifice the struggle. Especially since I think those frills, especially on like the frills around her waist, match the hair so well. It really just ties the design together and you'll see that in the end result better. But I think it really just gives it good cohesiveness. I actually don't have a character with this type of hairstyle. So add another new thing to the list of character types. Let's go. Having more variety. We love that for her. I really tried to push the limit of frills and see how much we could really put on this character. And of course, we gotta give her boots. And to make make the design a little more, like give it a little more flair, I decided that another feature to her character would be skulls. So in the original, she's got a skull on her head, so I did keep that. And I decided I'd put a little skull on the boots, and then eventually I put it throughout on the dress. But I didn't figure that out until after coloring. And I kept the colors mostly to the colors on the hair and then that purple color on the wings. And then, you know, of course, like the skin color's the same. I think this color palette is just darling. It's just so cute and like pastel-y, but like has some good vibrant colors. And I also kept the pattern on the face. However, I did end up changing the colors a lot. This character goes through a decent amount of colors of me playing with it because I think I just tried to keep the colors on the hair and not give a dark color, but I ended up switching to that color on the wings. But I really tried to make it more pastel at the beginning, which it did not work. I mean, that light color on the face just looks real silly. Real silly. We've talked about it in past randomizer designs where coloring is the most difficult, which honestly makes sense because when you give it a randomizer design, you're given a lot of colors at once, at least the majority of the time, and just trying to take a bunch of colors and putting them in one design can be easy for some characters, but a lot of characters it's more difficult. And with these monster girls, I think it's just the case that it's just a little more difficult than normal. So I have to change my process and take one section at a time and figure it out. And then, you know, sometimes I just don't listen to my own advice and I just don't do that and I struggle. But here you can finally see that I'm kind of getting the face down because that darker color, it needs that darker color. And I don't really know what I was thinking trying to have all lighter colors. Like, I know better than that. But, you know, I got there in the end, so does it really matter? I also don't know what's up with me in this squiggle pattern, but I keep wanting to add it to characters. I don't know why. I mean, I added it because it matched the pattern on the face, but I just really like it lately. I don't know why. And here I add some more skulls to make it a bit more cohesive with the pattern. And I think it'd be really cool if she just like had this stringy like skull belt. It's not really a belt because it goes around the skirt, but like I just imagine that she walks and it like makes noises. I don't know. That you can hear coming from like a ways away. I just think that's interesting. I think that gives it more character. Gives it more energy. And I did draw these skulls with the edge brush. I've talked about before in the past. It saves so much time. It's easier to do. See, I don't even need to line all of the little skulls because I'm copying and pasting it because I can to make it what's the word? Make it, oh boy, what's the word? Make it identical? So none of them stick out? Yeah. The edge brush just saves time. And plus when you do a character design and then you realize you want to add something like that, because I don't think it originally I knew I wanted to put skulls there. I think I thought of it while I was coloring. And it just allows you to add stuff on top and saves time. And I've also said this in the past, if you're doing like a big rough sheet, I forgot to do it for this one. You can have a version without the skull belt and you can have a version with. That way it's just, you can see with and without, just for rough sheet purposes, if you're just picky like I am, but I'm dumb and I didn't do it for this one. But balancing color really did just take a while, which I expect at this point with Monster Girl Randomizer designs. Now, if you notice before on the dress, it just had that white and it honestly stuck out so much. Like, it's kind of unreal how much it stuck out and didn't look good. And then I added that airbrush, the pink and the purple on one side. And it's crazy how much just that little airbrush spot does to make the design look better. That just like blows my mind. I don't know why. Maybe that's not interesting. But it's just like, wow, that's crazy that little spot of color made it look so much better. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this character. Her name is Colleen. She's like a little witch character. She's just so cute. I love the color palette. I love the design. There's honestly not anything bad I could say about this. Anatomy is fine. It's just, honestly, it's more than fine. I think it's great. I think she is just a darling little character. Comment what you think below. If you agree, would change anything. If you would take the randomized design a different route, let me know. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you want to support me, go to the Ko-fi in the description. If you want to chat with me about Toy House animation, anything, go to mycard.co. There you can find my Discord. You can discuss anything you want. That's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you tomorrow. And there is an animation meme posting today later, and there's going to be a speed paint on my extra account if you want to go check that out. It'll be listed in my all uploads box, so you can just look there. Anyway, bye. Love you.